Hey everybody, Low Carb Keith here, and I'm back in my kitchen and I'm going to make another delicious low carb meal. I had one of my viewers the other day ask me if I would make some mashed cauliflower, and I have not done that yet, so I decided to do that. And if you've ever made mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower is basically the same way, except you use cauliflower instead of potato. So what I've done is I've taken a whole cauliflower and I've cut the leaves off of it and cut the core out of it. And now I have these cauliflower florets that we're going to use for this. I have some butter, some salt and pepper, and some sour cream that we're going to use. So the first thing that we do is that we boil the cauliflower until it gets soft, and that will take probably 10 to 15 minutes in boiling water. So that's the first thing we're going to do. All right, let's put these in the water. All right, so my cauliflower has been boiling in a little bit of salted water for about 15 minutes. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that the cauliflower is fairly soft. And this breaks up pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to the sink and run it through my colander, drain all the liquid out. I'll be right back. So there we go. There's my cauliflower. So the thing you want to do is you want to make sure that it gets as much liquid out as possible. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start mashing it. And you can use any kind of tool. If you've got a masher, you could put it in a blender, you could put it in a food processor, and or you could put it in, you use a hand mixer on it. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to mix that up really, really well, as much as, get it mashed as much as possible. I'm not sure this is the right tool to use, but it seems to work pretty well. And like I said, this is just like making mashed potatoes. You know, you get the potatoes soft, and now we want to add some butter and some sour cream. So I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter in there. At least a couple tablespoons. There we go. And we're going to add 6 tablespoons of sour cream. Now my wife, she likes to use mayonnaise in her mashed potatoes. That's, you know, I'm just kind of eyeballing this, but I think that's probably close to 6 tablespoons. And if we need more, then we'll add more to it. But now we're just going to get all that mixed up good, get the butter mixed up good. And I don't know about you, but I kind of like my mashed potatoes a little chunky anyway. Now it does sort of have that cauliflower smell to it, but that's all right. That's what this is. This is cauliflower. Let's switch over to a spoon and see if that'll work a little bit better. Yeah, get you a big old spoon with a big back and you can kind of mash it up a little bit. Well, that looks good. Now we want to add just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Not a whole lot, but just enough to give it some flavor. All right. We'll mix that up again really good. Like I said, you could put this in a some kind of mixer or something and get it really really creamy, but I like the way that looks. Look at that. So let's give it a taste and see what it tastes like. That is really, really good. It still has some little chunks in it, but that's okay. I like my mashed potatoes a little chunky, like I said. You know, with the sour cream, with the butter, with the pepper, salt and pepper, and cauliflower, that's all it is. It was really easy to make. And this is low carb. So if you're looking for a great side dish, actually I'm going to use this in another dish that I'm going to make. But this is a great side dish and it's easy. You saw me do it. It took just a few minutes. The longest part of it is boiling the cauliflower to get it soft. So I hope you get a chance to make this in your kitchen. And I'm going to have another taste. Thanks for watching. You can hear my dog's barking.